Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with a look ahead here on ArklateXHomepage.com as well as the ArklateXHomepage.com app. And we do have a change in the outlook for the Red River. The Weather Service has actually raised the forecast for the river level here for the foreseeable future, as we will see again conditions at DeKalb. We did crest temporarily yesterday, but the river is once again going to crest this weekend given the rains that we've seen yesterday upstream. You can see that by Sunday we'll see the Red River cresting at 35.3 feet there at DeKalb, or I should say Pecan Point north of DeKalb. That is more than a foot above the flood of 1990. At Index, Arkansas, we are looking at a crest at 31 feet, which will occur Tuesday. The crest back in 1990 was 32.3 feet, and that definitely would be a major flood level there at Index. At Fulton, looking at major flood level as well. The river expected to crest at 33 feet Thursday. Back in 1990, it crested at 34.3 feet. In Shreveport, the forecast has been raised to 34 feet. That is just a half foot shy of what we experienced back in 1990 at 34.5 feet, and that will occur next Saturday, June 6th. Downstream at Coshada, looking at a crest at 36.5 feet. June 7th, next Sunday. That is a foot below the crest of 1990, which was at 37.5 feet. And you can see at Grand Ecore, looking at a crest at 40.5 feet. June 8th, it would be next Monday. Back in 1990, we did see a crest of 40.7 feet there at Grand Ecore north of Natchitoches. So again, a bit of a modification in the forecast, and I don't think we'll see much change based on the fact that once we get past this weekend, we are looking at the rainfall chances diminishing, and over the next few days it looks like most of the rain actually will fall on us, which really shouldn't affect the red here locally very much. Here's the disturbance as we look at the pattern, which is going to give us that chop for the showers and thunderstorms tonight, tomorrow, and then we'll begin to see the chances diminish as we head through the weekend. You can see, notice the upper level high pressure developing here across the southern plains, extending up into the northern plains. There is that disturbance moving on off towards the east. That ridge is going to continue to expand as we go through most of next week and actually strengthen, and that should very much limit the amount of rainfall that we see across the Arklatex heading into the end of next week. Notice another one of these disturbances out west, but the hope is that we'll see this ridge get strong enough that it deflects this disturbance. Instead of moving right across the southern half of the country, it'll get deflected and take a more northerly course and perhaps not produce as much rainfall for us as it otherwise would if it took that southerly course. So that's what we're kind of hoping for that disturbance by the end of next week, as we progress through the following weekend and into again the following week. And again, this ridge is something that we tend to see as we get into summer, and that signals the again the end to the very wet weather pattern that we've seen here recently. Futurecast taking you through the nighttime hours tonight. Again, we do have some thunderstorms which are developing here across the northern half of the Arklatex. That is what you're seeing right here by later on this evening. All the activity here this evening more than likely will begin to decrease, and then later on tonight a possibility we could see some new development in spots across the area. Tomorrow, again, a good shot for these scattered showers and thunderstorms across much of the Arklatex as conditions will begin to improve as we go through tomorrow night. Notice everything shifts a bit more towards the east. For Sunday, everything's still pretty much to the east. In fact, I did lower the percentage as far as the rainfall opportunities down to 30-40% for Sunday, as it looks like most of the rain will fall to our east. For Sunday night, mostly cloudy sky, and for Monday, looks like just a slight chance, say 20-30% chance for that stray shower or thunderstorm for Monday, and then we'll totally shut off the rainfall for, again, much of next week. As far as rainfall potential from now through the weekend and into Monday, you can see the latest run of Futurecast, very persistent with its previous runs, showing a good 1 to 2 inch possibility here. A few isolated spots could pick up closer to 3 inches. So that's what we're looking at as far as rainfall potential. And again, it's going to be very scattered, so we're not talking about 3 inches everywhere, just a few scattered or isolated spots that could pick up that 2 or 3 inch rainfall amount. So here's your 7-day forecast, and again, it is looking more promising for seeing more sun and less rain. You can see that good shot for the thunderstorm Saturday, decreasing Sunday and Monday. I've taken the rain totally out of the forecast for Tuesday and Wednesday, and just a slight chance for that afternoon shower or thunderstorm come Thursday and Friday. And actually, it was very tempting to leave it out of the forecast for Thursday and Friday as well, as we will see temperatures Sunday lower 80s with a warming trend with that upper level ridge building. We will see daytime highs back up flirting with 90 by the end of the week. Nighttime lows in the week ahead for the most part will be in the mid to upper 60s. So again, the latest crest forecast by the Weather Service for the red has been raised once again throughout the entire length of the red here during the next week to 10 days, as we are looking at again eventually some good news. Good chance for those thunderstorms this weekend, but those rainfall chances will decrease for most of next week.